T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Cheap Seats. I am your host, Andrew Faubert, and I'm a little late this morning. That's where my head's at. No, I'm a little late this evening only because my webcam didn't want to work because it is a pile of junk. Not really. But we are here. It's Sunday. It's before the work week. I have this weird accent sometimes when I get a little excited and nervous because I was running a little late. My voice will come back, I promise. There it is. Haha. Other than that, hi, everybody. Welcome. We're having a fun, exciting show today. We are going to be doing a couple of things, actually. We are going to have this brand new thing called the Gulag, which is just basically a mixture of all the different pictures that we did last week. And we're going to do this thing. I was doing my own show stuff this evening before I put the little kids to bed. And, you know, I'm writing a bunch of articles for my show, and I thought I'd do something fun with everybody here since everybody's talking about, you know, who's better, the 0-2 Buccaneers or the 2020 Buccaneers, and this defense is better, this defense is better. So I figured tonight we would have this crazy fan-filled fun frenzy of building the GOAT team. It was basically just taking the 2002 Super Bowl winning squad and a 2020 Super Bowl winning squad and picking the Super Bowl roster and what it would look, who would start, who would be backups, so on and so forth. And we'll get into that in a bit. Before we do that, we are going to wait for some miscreants to pop on because they are going to help us with this little project of mine. We are also going to check on the fans and see how they're doing. And we are also going to check on the news around the world of sports, which is why another reason why I'm late, because again, everything just decided to turn off on me. It's not fun. Do apologize, but like I said, I'm here. So what do you think? Before we get started into this, tell me in the comment section, what are some people that obviously are going to be on this GOAT team? Derek Brooks, obviously. But where does Devin White and Levante David stand? We obviously know Dexter Jackson, the Super Bowl MVP, would probably be on that list, right? Because where exactly does Antoine Winfield fall? Brad Johnson or Tom Brady? Are you even kidding me, Ginger? No, we're not having that discussion because we already know where that would go, and we already know who would win that one. But thought this would be pretty fun. So we're going to wait for some miscreants to pop in here. I'll go through the comments and see how everybody is doing. Carrie Koo, hello. Hello to you. Thank you for tuning in to the Cheap Seats tonight. Whole 7 minutes late. How dare you? I know. I suck. I apologize. Like I said, my internet here and my computer does weird things sometimes. but have no fear. I am here. Eric Marino. Let us in, Andrew. What's up? You know what? Let me pop this. Right there. There's the StreamYard link in the comment section below. If you would like to join in on this madness tonight, please come and hop in. Benny Sokolowskis, James Wilder, Ring of Honor. Yeah. 2021 defense should be the best ever. Ooh. Well, Johnny, why don't you come in and tell us why? Benny Sokolow's Facebook. That's just, that right there. This is a StreamYard link. And then go Champa Bay. Also, go check out Nick Citro, who decided to make this cool little thing with, I believe it's Stank from the Loose Cannons podcast. They decided to do this cool thing where they're actually having, they're going to name the ship. And a lot of people have actually come in to name that ship. And it's quite fun, actually, some of the names that people have said. I'm going to try and find that link here quickly of where Nick Citro has put it on Twitter and where it's at right now. Because there was some funny ones. I put Algary the Destroyer, which is going to get no votes absolutely whatsoever, because it's not cool and hip in 2020. But it's what I like. So there we go, Nick Citro. I'm going to pop that in for later. And while I pop that in, looks like I got a couple of miscreants that want to pop in here. So we'll start with Mr. Eric Marino.
What's going on, guys?
How we doing?
What's going on?
Not too much.
Man,
Johnny, how we doing?
All the crotch shot. What the hell's going on with you, Eric?
Yeah, like, geez, I thought I was showing too much skin tonight, man. Like, come on.
That's the way the camera was.
Oh, it's all good. So how we doing tonight, gentlemen? Ready to talk some GOAT team here in a bit?
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Johnny? In a bit, yeah. We're gonna wait till we got a couple more people hopping in here. Also, because I just wanted to go over the Nick Citro thing here. He's teaming up to name the Bucs pirate ship logo. And the only way that they know how to do it, a bracket on Twitter, because you know that brackets get all crazy and so much drama.
Hold on, Andrew. Hold on, man. Hold on. You can't say that name without hitting the music.
I got no music, though. I have no music. I wish I had the music. I'm sorry, guys.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then fire in the podcast. Fire in the cannons. There we go. I don't know why I don't have my words. Sorry.
Go Bolts.
Go Bolts. Bolts won tonight, 2-1.
Yep.
Taking 1-0 series lead. All right, so we got championship, obviously being a number 1 seed. They've already said that.
And go Rays.
Buckstroyer is a good one. The Pewter Pearl. The Fighting Buckman. That's another fun one.
How about Buck Champa?
Hold on, I missed something. What are you talking about with these names?
So this the logo, the Tampa Bay ship logo. Nick and Stank Bastard are having a fun little 64 bracket name, and they want to name it, and they want to basically present it to the Buccaneers.
Oh, I think I saw that on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of going through some of the fun ones here, like Shippy McShipface.
That was the dude's name before he changed it to the dude.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bucky McBuckface would be another one. Just Champa, Boneyard. There's some actually, like, going through here. There's some really thought out ones. The Graveyard Ship. Bruce.
That would make sense for this team because it's the grave diggers, right?
Yeah. Bucko Bruce's Revenge.
Nice.
That'll be another one. But yeah, so you guys go on there, follow Nick Citro at Nick Citro. And Stank Bastard, I believe, is just at Stank Bastard. Go cast your votes because they're going to start making this thing real. And they like to cause a little controversy on there, as always. It's always good fun. Let's pop that in there. Boom. Because I was like trying to move over. So everybody else, yes, like, share, pound that share button. Get this out tonight. I want to see a couple more people pop in here before we start the fun, because it is going to get debatable. And I already made one rule, and it involves the running backs, because there's there has to be a rule set up for that. So we'll get to that here in about, let's say 5 minutes. Say 5 minutes. Johnny,
Top three, Andrew. Top two, top five for the RBs.
Well, we're gonna do for most positions. It's gonna be like your starter, your backup,
Okay.
and then RB. You're gonna get a third stringer just like we had, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Wide receivers, that kind of stuff. So we're gonna have some fun with it.
And we
Johnny,
get to choose from Buccaneer history, right? Not just the
no,
02 team.
just the 2 Super Bowl teams.
Oh, man, come on. That's
no,
wah.
Just the 2 Super Bowl teams, boys.
I can.
Just
I can
because
manage
you're
that.
young and have to look this stuff up, I have that fresh in my mind, dude. Come on.
Nope. Only because I have done a show already that did the top Buccaneer team of all time. So I figured while everybody was having a debate on Twitter, I saw for like the last couple of days here, it's 2002 best defense of all time, 2020 is the best defense of all time, and everybody's all up in arms of who's the best defense of all time. And I figured, well, why don't we just add in the offenses too? And why don't we just make the GOAT team? Because we can't argue that, both of those teams had GOATs. We had the GOAT offense. We had the GOAT defense.
Then we can't even argue about the fact that as soon as we got to the playoffs, we win a Super Bowl with this team.
Yeah, right.
The other team took multiple tries.
Well, they made one trade, and then it technically won the Super Bowl. Took one trade for a head coach, and then boom.
And he added Brad Johnson, and we won the Super Bowl.
Yep, and a couple other little pieces along the way.
Right.
But let's go check out some of these other people. You said Olga. Yeah, there she is. First time listening to you, Andrew. Love it already. Thank you for joining in. Hey, Johnny. Yes, welcome to the cheap seats. Let us know what you think. Teresa Baxter. He's terrific, Olga. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Where are you at tonight? You hopping in? I know we not have Matt tonight. One of our other terrific miscreants. He's a little not under the weather, actually. He's got a birthday party going on tonight.
Nice.
So he won't be here. Ray's win today, too.
How about Professor Buck?
That's a very good question. Professor Buck for the ship?
Yeah.
That would be a fun one. On Pluto TV tonight on the NFL channel, they will be playing Buccaneer versus Giants from 2012. Ooh.
What the heck?
That's what game is that? What game is that?
Is that where we had
that
Freeman?
Game. More than likely. Yeah, I would say that's Freeman year. I'm hearing that Seattle is almost willing to break the bank to get Julio.
Oh,
I have.
Yep. First round. I heard they're willing to give up a first round.
Well, so Seattle believes that their first rounders right now are, late 20s. They're building a team that's based off of amazing and elite talent, which me and Johnny had this talk. 30s. I think me and Johnny talked about this last week where we said, some teams are probably offering, the second and the third, and some teams are probably just offering a third, and it's probably going to tank a team that gives up a first. Like if any team gives up a first, they're probably going to get them. And I bet you Seattle's saying, you know what? We ain't got no more first because we had Jamal Adams and we did pretty okay. The team is respectable and the team looks like they can come back. I mean, you add Julio to DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. That's a pretty solid trio right there.
And they have a couple of good tight ends too. Disley and then I'm trying to think of the other guy.
Disley, I can't think of the other guy either. Something like that. But it's not too bad. It would be interesting if he did go to Seattle. The thing is someone is going to break the bank. I just don't necessarily know who it is going to be yet. It's some organization's going to think that they're getting Jerry Rice for the next 5 years. So, and they're going to willing to pay for it, but we're going to have to wait. Does this month have 31 days?
Yep.
Okay, so we got to wait another 2 days. Yeah, so we got to wait till Tuesday at least at noon Eastern time before we hear anything on that Julio front. Yeah.
That's when the money clears up, right?
That's when the money clears.
Any chance Rodgers gets dealt before Julio or no chance? No.
I think so. My
what does Johnny think?
Before Johnny, my thing on the whole Green Bay thing, I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going anywhere. The thing is, Green Bay has had a quarterback there and has had a winning culture for a lot of years, and they keep their fans there, and they're not that big of a market outside of their own, their own city. They are global. I know that, but they do make a lot of money. by having a lot of fans show up at their arena, sitting in the cold. I mean, they don't necessarily upgrade it that much either. So he's going to be there for at least another year or two until his contract really is allowed up. And then someone's going to maybe come in and give them an offer they can't refuse when Jordan Love's ready to go. But until that happens, they're not going to let him go. What do you think, Johnny?
Letting him go and whether he's going to play or not are two different things.
Yeah.
I believe Jordan Love is going to be the helm of that team at the beginning of this year.
Oh, you do?
Yes, absolutely.
So do you think someone's going to come in and offer the world for him right now?
If Rodgers says I'm done, he's done, man. He hasn't talked to his family for years, man.
Uh-huh.
He's stickler about that, you know.
Uh-huh. But with that said, we also look at, say, the Houston Texans organization and the way that this whole Deshaun Watson thing, before the accusations, of course, but when all that started coming into light, they were like, well, we're not just giving them away for, pennies on the dollar here.
All they can do right now is fine him, and the total amount of fines, if he sits out the entire year, barely is more than what he made from Jeopardy.
Very true. Very true.
Because he's not sweating them. He's been in this. Nope.
He's willing to retire almost at this point. I mean,
he's 38, right? 39.
I think he's about to turn 38 or just turned 38. Yeah,
well, I think he's got like 8 good years left in him easily.
Isn't it funny how we used to say like 2 or 3 years ago when someone's 38, they got 1 or 2 years left. Now we see what Brady does, and it's like, the guy's got 8 years.
It's not just Brady. I mean, look at the age of around the league. Yep. Ben Roethlisberger's probably been abused more than any quarterback out there, and he's in his late 30s.
True.
Yeah. Russell Wilson with that O-line.
Well, yeah. I even say if Elway was playing in this day and age, Elway would have probably stayed a lot longer because,
absolutely, yeah,
he would have been a lot healthier. He would have been slanging that ball. So, and then we got no matter what anyone says, James Wilder's the best running back in Bucs history, top rusher and number 9 receiver, over 9,000 all-purpose yards. As of right now, it would probably stand as it right now. I agree with you, Johnny Dean. Green Bay is going to have to do something real crazy for Aaron to be on the field this year for them, which is probably just offer him what the rumor has been, which I don't necessarily think is true, because unless it's for 4 years there, you're not giving them $1 billion. You're not going to give them anywhere near that.
It's not about the money. It's about the bean counter that's calling the shots, dude.
Yep.
It's an organization that looks at every single player as a number, and that's all. They don't consider. No other team around the league does that, except the closest you could get to them is the Patriots, and even the Patriots have a back and forth with their players. Green Bay does not. You're a number, and you're in or you're out. When they decide to put you out, you go out the door with no fan farewell or nothing.
You're playing.
And that's why everybody that's left the Packers has always had something bad to say about them.
Yep, because you're playing for the logo. You're playing for a fan base, and that's what
playing for a corporation. All right.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about the fans own the team. The fans don't own the team. The fans get a little piece of stock as like, thank you here, thank you there, and that's it. It's a corporate endeavor. It's not like any other team in football. Everybody in football has an owner that talks to the general managers and the head coaches and the personnel staff. This team doesn't. You got a bean counter up there who has no interest whatsoever in any of the players at all. He is only about opening those books and looking at the books and saying, this has got to happen, this has got to happen, this has got to happen.
And Murphy is the only guy that actually makes any of those decisions when it comes to, say, ownership. And he's the one that's got to talk to, the shareholders and the stockholders and stuff like that. And it's not that easy. When you have Jerry Jones or, any of these other owners that are out there, you're getting one decision. This is what I want. Go make it happen. Okay, I will do that for you.
All three of the top, the head coach, the GM, and the player director personnel, have said the same thing, that there's no communication. There's no communication with them, and they don't know. The three of them don't know who actually to talk to about what's going on.
Benny says Green Bay does not have an owner. This is true, yes. And David Mosher says, I don't think the fans have ever fired anybody or hired anybody. No, and I don't want them to start doing that. I don't want them to have an app where they could literally just get an email and they're like, hey, we're thinking of releasing this tight end or this tight end. What do you think? Click A or B. Like, oh, no, we don't need that starting now. Eric, did you have your hand up for something?
Do you think whether the Bucs lose in the playoffs or win the Super Bowl will Tom Brady stay for another year or retire?
No, Brady's staying for at least another 2 or 3 years, for sure. Johnny, what do you think?
There's just an article out about him talking about playing until he's 50, man. Come on.
No, I don't.
He's got to open an invite to play as long as he wants.
It's true.
Brett Favre stopped when he was 43, and then he retired, and then he came back on the next year, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. And he had one good little run there with the Vikings, and that's only because he had to wait a couple years just to get to a division rival. So.
Manning was in his 40s with a broken neck and couldn't throw the ball more than 10 yards.
And that Super Bowl that he won is not necessarily, his. It's his, but that's a weird one to say too. So, all right, guys. I think it's about time. Get into this before we get into what Matt likes to call the goulash, and we'll get into that later on. Just a little bit of memes, little sports memes that I find. We'll put them together. We'll laugh at them, and we'll see if the Canadian can actually make the Americans laugh a little bit. But before we do that, let's do this Bucs GOAT team, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have any intro or anything for it. I have absolutely nothing except for all the old videos, so I do apologize. So we don't have any videos, but I do have both rosters here in front of me from both 2002, technically 2003, and also the 2020 team, also the 2021 team, whichever way you look at it. And we're just gonna go basically position by position. I got Johnny and I got Eric here, and just in time, I was about to send this to him too. And Johnny, he showed up just for you. My co-host.
Alex, what's up, buddy?
Not too much, man. How about you?
What's going on, Alex?
Alex,
too much. Chilling.
Thank you. Alex, thank you for joining. I literally was just trying to send, I'm in a scramble because my computer shut off and my camera shut off. And I was like, actually, no, I kicked my computer off, which really pissed me off. And I was like, really? So, but yeah, we're about to do the Bucs GOAT all-time team. And it's basically just consisting of the 02 squad and the 2002 Super Bowl winning teams. We're just going to basically make – so anybody who's down there in the comment section as well, if you're tuning in, give us your votes, obviously. We're going to go quarterback all the way down to tight end position, and then we'll do the offensive lineman. And then we'll go and start from the defensive linemen to the linebackers to the corners, and then we'll do a kicker and a punter. And then the head coach at the end. So we'll start with the quarterbacks. I think this is the easiest one.
Yeah. Or one of the easiest.
I think we all can agree here, and even in the fans in the comment sections can agree. It's going to be Tom Brady as the GOAT. This is the reason why I even started this. It's because, we wouldn't call it anything else.
Making me want to go against that, but I can't.
I know, right?
Just to be spiteful, I would like to just go against you.
Well, the only thing that I think would have any pushback would be who would be our bench quarterback.
Yeah,
there shouldn't be, in my opinion, any pushback. I do think we should take Brad Johnson and just sit him. I think that's across the board. Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So Tom Brady is our GOAT of GOAT Bucs team starter, and Brad Johnson is going to be our backup. Now, here's where I made a rule before we get into this. Okay. There is a person on the Buccaneers who played a certain other position, but he played it so damn well that he actually was considered a running back. So instead, we are going to put him as a fullback.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like,
and just have Mike Allstat just as the fullback.
Easy fullback. Yeah.
Okay? I'm assuming everyone in the comment section is going to be okay with that as well, because we don't need to start having real major debations here about Michael Pittman, Mike Allstott, Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette, and even Shady McCoy. So with that being said, who are our running backs number one? I want to hear everybody's votes. Eric, out of the two squads, who would be your number one running back?
Maybe Warwick Dunn.
Dunn was playing on the 2002 squad, right?
I think.
Was he playing on the squad there, John?
I don't know if he was on the team at that
I'm
point.
gonna say.
Thunder and Lightning.
Give me a second.
Thunder and Lightning.
Yeah, Rojo. I mean, if not
I'm
Warwick Dunn,
quite
then
sure that
Rojo,
Warwick was on
Rojo.
the team, dude.
I'm double checking it right now too, because I only have the starters on.
Because
right
Dunn
now,
and
so.
Allstott were considered Thunder and Lightning, man.
That's true.
Yep,
That is true.
Yep.
No, 2002. He is on Atlanta.
Yeah, I was like, I know early on he was in Atlanta. So
So it must have been Pittman then.
Yep,
Yeah.
Michael Pittman was the starter of the 02 squad. Right here, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. So my vote, I am voting Pittman. Pittman gets my vote for number one. I'm just throwing it out there. And if we're going 1, 2, 3 in order, it would go Pittman 1. I go playoff Lenny 2. And then I'm going to go Rojo 3.
Okay.
What do you guys got?
that's where my list was.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about you, Eric?
Same.
Same?
I'm flipping your 1 and 2 around.
1 and 2.
What?
So you would go
I-
playoff Lenny 1. And then, okay.
I had a tough time between those two, but I was just
See,
like,
so in order, actually, because it's a good one, I'm actually going to go, we're going to go 1A and 1B. So we're 1A will be Michael Pittman, just because he would probably take the more grunt of it at the beginning, kind of like what Rojo did, but a lot better. And then playoff Lenny, I'm even going to put in brackets playoff Lenny.
yeah.
Not Super Bowl, Lenny?
Oh, well, okay, playoff / Super Bowl Lenny, there we go. And then number 3, we are going to put Rojo. And if anybody literally just tuned in to the show right now and was like, what about Mike Allstott? We are already decided that Mike Allstott is the fullback.
Yep.
We're not having that discussion. So Rojo.
Yeah,
gets
there's
number
no
3.
discussion at all then because we don't have fullback on this team.
Nope.
Yeah.
But I did want to include both, because the defense was also going to be a little bit harder to include because they both
defense.
played. Exactly. But I figured we'll just do normal 4-3 and just say best available player and say Shaq is an edge rusher, Levante and
That's
Devin are
going to be
linebackers.
interesting. That's going to be very interesting, dude.
Believe me,
Yeah.
I know. So we'll get to we're going to get to 4 wide receivers, obviously 3 starters and a backup.
Okay.
So if we look at some of the other ones here, we got Keyshawn Johnson and Keenan McCardle. We're top 2 in the 0-2. And then
Can I make this easy on you?
Yep.
The 2021 Bucs wide
Yep.
receiving core
Yep.
and as starters, and the 2002 Bucs were backups.
Keyshawn.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Keyshawn is your backup.
yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Jared Vicious.
Jared Vicious was on there. Yeah.
Gronk. Come on, man.
Gronk would be a tight end.
This is literally the best wide receiving core this team has ever had.
Yeah.
Mike Hilliard was okay too.
Mhm. But in defense for Johnny there, yeah, like I think Godwin would take everybody out except for Keyshawn Johnson, and then he would probably still beat him. I personally think Keyshawn Johnson should be the 3rd. I think it should go Mike Evans and then obviously Chris Godwin, but I think Keyshawn Johnson should get some props
Over
here for
AB?
what he did.
Over AB?
For if we're just comparing our squads, not necessarily what they did overall. We're just talking around.
I had to take overall stats to put Leonard Fournette up there because the
That's
stats
fair.
last year wasn't no good.
Yeah.
That's fair. If if you do want to consider, say, all around and stuff like that, then yes, I would
Yeah,
put
AB
OB there.
is 1 or 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So then we're gonna go Mike Evans, Chris Godwin is definitely 1-2. I'm definitely making that known. I will put Antonio Brown. We'll go number 3. And then our backup then would be Keyshawn Johnson. Is everybody okay with that?
Yep.
All right, perfect. And then tight end should be pretty easy as well if you think about it. We only have 2, but you have the choice of Ken Diggler, Gronk, Cam Brate, not OJ Howard, Claire, if anybody wants to get real crazy here. But I do think everybody, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I think we would go Gronk, and then it would probably be Brate. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah, Gronk and Brate, yeah.
Yeah.
OJ, if he was healthy, maybe, but he didn't really play, much last year.
Yeah.
What about you, Johnny?
Oh, I so want to do this just for you guys over there on the left-hand side of my screen.
Do it.
Gronk and Auclair.
Oh, yes. Yes. I'm putting
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah, it's the one win. We got 1, dude.
Yep.
But I'm all
he's still on the team, right?
No, he went to the Texans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
He's in
right.
Houston.
Yeah.
Now he's going to get used to losing all over again.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go center, right guard, right tackle. All right, so there we go. So next will be the left tackle position. Should also be pretty interesting here. We got Roman Oben or Donovan Smith.
Oben was bad. Yeah.
Oben 1, Smith 2nd.
Oh, very nice. What do you got, Eric?
Whoever that first guy was, I've never heard of him before, but Smith 2nd and then Omen 1st.
Okay. What do you got, Alex?
Yeah, I'm going Oben 1.
Yeah, I got
Oben.
Yeah.
Oben 1, Donovan Smith 2. So Oben gets the starting position. So Roman Oben. There we go.
Yeah,
all right.
He was good till he hit his 30s and then
that was rough, dude. You give me a question like that after I've been trying to promote Donovan Smith so much. And then you throw Roman at me. Come on. Like,
yeah, someone's going to clip this on you and be like, ha.
Right.
All right, so we're going to go left guard here. So we're going to go Kerry Jenkins or Ali Marpet.
Marpet 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Kerry Jenkins 2.
Yeah. So Marpet's going to get the starting position. So we're going to go center Ryan Jensen or Jeff Christie.
Oh, my God, man. Come on, dude.
Jensen 1, Christie 2.
Christie. I put my vote Christie, but it's very, very close.
Yeah, I got to go for Jeff, man.
Yeah. What do you got,
I'm
Alex?
gonna tie it here. I'm going to go Jensen.
Nice. Okay, so anybody in the comment section tuning in right now, the first person that gives us the tiebreaker, Jensen or Christie?
Christie was a beast, man.
He was.
And he had that attitude, too.
He really was. I'm going to put Jeff Christie / Ryan Jensen for now until we get a answer here. All right, right guard. It's going to be between Kosi Coleman or, of course, Alex Marpet.
Marpet was left guard.
Wait,
you mean Kappa, right?
Or Kappa, yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Alex
Kappa.
How about the guy who stepped in for Kappa? I'm trying to think of his name.
Shipley?
Or not? Stinney.
Stinney, yeah.
Stinney did a pretty good job in the.
He did a good job, but he's not Kappa, dude.
No.
Agreed.
He is not Kappa.
No, that is true. So what do you vote, Johnny?
What was my choice? Cozy? Come on, really?
Yeah, Cozy Coleman or Kappa?
Kappa.
Okay, look, let's just settle this. I'm going to take all the 2002 Bucs linemen because they were built for run blocking and stuff. They were a very tough, solid core. And then I'm going to put them ahead of this team, which really kills me right now, except for Marpet. Oh, man, I really want to put – yeah, Marpet's the only one I'm putting ahead of the others.
Interesting. Okay, so Alex, to you there, it would be
possibly
Kappa?
Chiston. But
not
at this moment, not this time in his career.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Kappa or Christie or Coleman, sorry.
I'm gonna go Coleman.
Yeah, see, and I'm gonna go Kappa. So we're gonna do both then. So we're gonna go Cozy Coleman and Kappa. And Kappa.
If Kappa's listening, please excuse me, sir, but I can't go against my boy.
I was
Cozy,
like,
man.
these are tough choices. Like,
Yep, and it's cool because we do have some of the fans getting involved in here too. So Olga was saying yes, thank you to the whole Mike Allstick getting him in the fullback position. No, he wasn't with the work done. Everybody went at you with the work done stuff, but it's okay. Keenan McDarrell and Joe Jaravicius would be the only two receivers I would put in. Jensen and Christie both got 2 votes, so they're both staying in there. And then we got to vote for Kappa, but I do think I'm going to be going Coleman too. So we're putting both. And to finish off the offensive line, we're going to go Kenyatta Walker at right tackle or Tristan Wirfs.
Worse.
I can't do worse right now. Kenyatta had a great career, man.
That's true. That is true.
Wirfs looked damn good for a year 1 guy though.
For year 1, but I need more time with him. He could fall apart.
That's absolutely true.
So.
That is true. I am going to be the tiebreaker on this one. And excuse my youth here, Johnny. I am going to put Tristan Wirfs in there only because it does make for a really nice looking, like when we look at the offensive line, look at this. See if I can get that right there.
You're talking about a Ring of Honor guy. He's going to be Kenyatta Walker is going to be on the Ring of Honor, dude.
Oh yeah,
guarantee it.
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is our GOAT.
Damn good offense.
That's a GOAT offensive line if I've ever seen one. That's a GOAT offensive line. Make sure I'm good to clear that off. All right.
There's very few like championship teams like of other teams that I would take in this case.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So in order to do the defense, we have decided to go with a 4-3. Okay. We have decided to. I am looking at the way that they have everybody ranked here on Pro Football Reference and ranked and positions. Okay. So it's the starters for each. We're gonna go with that. So we're gonna go left defensive end / edge. And your choices here. Sorry, my vision sucks here. It's Greg Spurs or Ndamukong Suh.
That's Greg Spires, and everybody knows him.
Spires.
Everybody knows him today as Styles G. White.
That goes right over my head.
Yeah, well, if this is a wrestling reference, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. You're gonna go.
Well, I know where you're going then on this vote because you don't even know who Styles is.
Spires is. Well, here's the thing. I do think that Ndamukong Suh is going to be in the Hall of Fame, so I do think it makes it kind of. I as much as Spires,
it's a no-brainer. Ndamukong Suh is going to go up there. I just had to bust your balls on that.
I know. Spires, though, I do remember him, and I did want a jersey of his when I was younger.
Well, he changed his name
really
mid-season, and it went to Styles G. White on his uniform.
Oh, okay. See, that I did not know.
Actually.
So we are going to go Sue.
Yeah.
And then we got 2 defensive tackles. So we got...
To me, this is pretty easy.
Yeah. So you got, obviously, Vita Vea.
And Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was too easy.
Now,
wait a minute. Did you say Greg White or Greg Spires?
Spires.
Oh, my bad. I got the wrong guy.
No, that's okay.
You said Greg, and it just... Yeah, Styles came later.
Sorry, my vision is not that great right now. I'm medicated. So first of all, look at that defensive freaking tackles right there. Sapp and Vita Vea. Damn.
Oh my god.
Imagine having that.
It's going to be hard to take anybody over Sapp, even as much as I love Vea. Vea doesn't have the body of work. He's playing a different style position of defensive tackle. He's playing nose tackle, and Warren Sapp wasn't playing nose tackle.
Very true. Now here's another one. Here's another one for you guys. This one should be a no-brainer, but it still has to be said. Simeon Rice or JPP?
How is that supposed to be a no-brainer, man? You got two you got two possible Hall of Famers right there.
Yeah.
Simeon should be a Hall of Famer, and I'm pretty sure that JPP is going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yep. Simeon 1, JPP 2. I mean, I love JPP though. I love both of them.
I actually agree with you, and I do love the flipping crap out of JPP, man.
Mm-hmm. JPP's never lost in a playoff game.
I met him. He's a really nice guy.
I've heard actually too. Yeah, Alex, what do you got?
Of Rice and JPP?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Rice.
Rice was a freaking nature.
Yeah.
Now, so was JPP. If he didn't have that hand injury, he would be, he had what, 22 sacks one year.
Yep.
And then
we're gonna call it JPP as the backup then.
Okay.
So JPP will be the backup edge for Ndamukong Suh and Simeon Rice. It doesn't seem like it impresses Johnny, but Johnny's like, I mean, it's not bad, but still, like, damn.
Yeah, that's so hard for me because JPP's history and what he's done with his hand blown off. And he's never lost a playoff game. This is his third Super Bowl he's got.
And the neck injury, the neck injury,
the neck injury don't help either.
It could have been a career ender. But
same neck injury
I didn't think he was going back.
Peyton Manning had, dude.
That's true. And he plays at a position where he actually hits every position or every play. So and it's a very good
draw with that, man, because I love Simeon. I got a whole group dedicated to getting him in the Hall of Fame.
And I'm part of that, I think, because I want him in the Hall of Fame. He deserves it.
Absolutely.
He definitely should be.
All right. So now, and Johnny even called this earlier. He's like, "Oh, this is going to be a fun conversation when we get to the defense here." Because now what we're going to do is we're going to go left outside linebacker, middle linebacker, and right outside linebacker.
Ooh.
Yeah, one of the hardest positions, and we're talking the starter, and we're going to do one backup.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was right.
Right? So, and actually, see, David Mosier made a good comment here. I wouldn't want to make the call on either JPP or Rice either.
Yeah.
So I'm just putting in. We're gonna say Rice based off votes here, but just know that we also have JPP as the backup / he would come in rotation.
He's the rotational. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if that really was? Did happen? JPP and Rice were rotational players there.
Just when Rice gets tired, it's like, okay, JPP go in. Like,
Could you imagine any offensive front that would ever want to deal with Warren Sapp and Vita Vea? Like, are you kidding me?
Actually, it'd be Warren Sapp and Suh.
Actually, in a 4-3, Suh would probably play D tackle.
Probably, yeah.
So then you could go Rice and JPP as your edge rushers.
Vita can play outside.
Oh, good God.
They keep him in the middle most of the time.
Yeah. Because his center's off, and it's great.
When he's not trying to run the ball in on offense.
All right, guys. You ready for this one?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Left outside linebacker.
Oh, man.
Alshermond Singleton. Or, give me a second here. Boom. There we go. Or Devin White.
This shouldn't be that hard, actually.
Devin White.
I'm going to go Devin White.
I have to answer that one, man.
No, you're good. We're just making sure. So Devin White's going to get that one. All right, this is where it gets a little bit trickier. We're going to go Levante David in the middle.
God.
Or Shelton Quarles.
David, all day.
Yeah.
I love Shelton.
LVD.
I agree.
And then do we really need to talk about the right outside?
Well, no. Now here's the thing. It needs to be addressed that when Pro Football Reference marks it down, and we are talking a 4-3, right? I'm not just going to obviously just say, it's completely obvious, because it is. But we do have to stop and realize that we are having this conversation of Shaq Barrett or Derek Brooks.
Yeah.
They're two different players.
Yeah, we're
Shaq
having
was
that
a pass
conversation.
rusher. Derek Brooks was he could rush a passer, but he was an all an all-around linebacker like LVD was, So it's kind of
that's really an awkward question because he played middle linebacker, and I don't think Shaq Barrett could ever play middle linebacker.
No.
And come on, man, he's already in the Hall of Fame.
It's true.
As a 4-3, it's got to be Derek Brooks. There's no.
And the thing is like that's the thing is I didn't just want us to like rush into it and be like, well, obviously it's Derek Brooks. It's like, yes, it's Derek Brooks, but we do realize that we're leaving Shaq Barrett off this list, and it's like, oh, damn, we have to.
As an outside person, I got no problem doing that. Seeing Derek Brooks.
yeah. Yes, I agree. And people are going to come in here. Yeah, there it is, Derek Brooks. Because remember, he shut out Michael Vick when nobody else could. And we also
no doubt, man. Yeah. Derek Brooks would have been a better comparison for Devin White or Levante David.
Yeah.
So now
the Shaq is just ridiculous.
So the question now becomes, out of the backup position, are we going to take Amershad Singleton, Shelton Quarles, or Shaq Barrett?
Quarles and Barrett.
Quarles and then Barrett. Okay, what do you think, Eric?
Quarles and Barrett, yeah.
Wait a minute. I didn't mean it in that order. I would have taken Barrett before Quarles.
Okay.
Shoot me, people. I don't care, but Barrett's just that good.
That's your backup linebacker, yeah. Yeah. It's those two for sure for me. I don't know what order I'd put them in.
What do you think, Eric? You said Quarles and then
Barrett and Quarles, same thing as Johnny.
Yeah, okay. So I'll break it and we'll go Shaq. We'll be Shaq as the backup here.
Shelton Quarles is good too.
That's the thing is when we're looking at this.
Shelton wasn't as versatile as Barrett is.
No. But if you also told me that we had to have Shelton Quarles as our backup linebacker, I'm very happy.
I'm not going to complain about it at all.
Definitely not. Actually, having 1 second here. My pen ran out of ink, and it's a good thing I can just reach and grab another one. All right. So we're going to go cornerback 1, 2, and 3 with a backup, of course, to make up for any injuries or when anybody's got to come off the field. So let's get right into it here. We got Brian Kelly. We'll do this here quick. We'll do Brian Kelly, Carlton Davis, Sean Murphy Bunting, Rondé Barber, Jamel Dean. Those are your 5. I'm missing one other from the 2002 squad there. What is
Dexter.
it? Dexter is free safety is what he is saying here. Just looking.
Dirty Jack.
Who's that?
Dirty Jack. Dexter Jackson.
Dexter is listed as a free safety. We're looking for another corner from the 2002 squad.
Oh, Brian Kelly, you already got Rondé.
Oh, Tanar Jackson, maybe? Or no, he's safety.
Tanar Jackson. Okay. So so those are the 6 that we have to choose from. So Carlton Davis
is definitely in there.
Yeah, Rondé Barber is getting number 1.
I'll probably put Carlton over. Carlton's in there.
So now it's between Brian Kelly, Carlton Davis, Tanar Jackson, Jamel Dean, and Sean Murphy Bunting.
I'm putting Jamel Dean in there.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, Alex, what do you got?
Rondé's obviously one.
Oh, yeah,
and then I'd probably go. Are you just looking for number 2 or
number 2 and 3, and then we'll get a backup here. Yeah,
2 and 3. I like the idea of Jamel Dean. I will say that.
Okay.
So I'll throw him in there, and I'll go with, just because I'm not too familiar with Brian Kelly.
Go with Brian.
Go with Brian? Okay. I'll take Brian. I was like, I remember he played a couple of years for Detroit, but that was when they were awful. So,
what do you got, Eric? Give me your 3 in order. Besides, obviously, Rondé being 1.
Carlton and Jamel.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna go Brian Kelly as my 3rd. I would go Carlton Davis 2. So this actually makes it a very, very interesting. So we basically have our backup. So now it just goes out of Brian Kelly, Jamel Dean, and Carlton Davis. Which one of those is the backup and which two are starting? So which one is the backup in your opinion, Eric?
We got Rondé, Jamal, and Carlton starting.
Okay, so you would have who is your backup then?
He would have Brian.
Brian Kelly is your
Yeah,
backup?
probably
Okay.
Brian Kelly. Yeah.
Okay, Alex?
Yeah.
Brian Kelly is the backup?
Yeah.
As much as I would still put Brian Kelly as the third and Jamel Dean as my backup, I will accept Brian Kelly.
Why would you put Jamel Dean as your backup? All right, I know you don't hear him a lot, but you don't hear him a lot because he's not getting thrown to because he has shut everybody down.
I know.
Yeah.
But Brian Kelly played a great game against, oh my God, I want to say it was Philly, but I may have my games wrong. He had
Brian Kelly played just like Jamel Dean. You didn't hear his name a lot, but they didn't throw it to him a lot. That's why.
That's very true. Okay, so now, we do one safety, one free safety, and then a backup, which could be free safety or safety. It should be a no-brainer, but we obviously are still going to go through it. Give me 2 seconds here. So the safety is between John Lynch, or Antoine Winfield.
Oh, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. Oh, hell no.
Lynch, Winfield, easy.
Okay, no, it's not that easy. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to project. I'm going to do something I never do. I'm going to project future for Winfield. Okay. Winfield has more skill and ability right now than John had. Right now.
Wow.
He's faster. He can move on the ball better. And he still hits just as hard as John does. So I'm sorry, but I got to go with Winfield on this one.
You're not wrong. I'm not going to debate you on that because Winfield's awesome. I worry that
he really is.
I worry that the sophomore slump may kick in a little bit, and we'd have to wait a couple years for him to get back to that.
I was thinking that too, but then I thought about the team that he's on. There ain't going to be no sophomore slump.
And the other thing too is he does have Edwards breathing down his throat for that starting role, and Edwards is doing an amazing job.
I wish you'd have said Edwards because then I could have just went Lynch all around just like that. And Edwards is a very good player who's going to get his time.
Yeah. Okay, Alex. So who are you going with?
I love Winfield, but I gotta go Lynch.
Okay, and then Eric's already said easy, and then
Johnny almost swayed me. I will say that.
That's the thing is Johnny's almost swayed me, but I think I would, if I put this up on Twitter, I think I would get a lot of crap. John Lynch is going to be the starting safety going forward.
There's got to be a way to fit a role for
Winfield's speed and his knowledge of the game just gives him a head start right away.
Well, and there's also a question here. Are we building the team to play now, or are we building the team to play in 2002? Because that's the difference.
I think we're taking them all like at the same age, so I don't think that really matters.
Okay, so then last, before we do a backup, Dexter Jackson or Jordan Whitehead?
Dirty Jack.
See, and then I would use the same compelling argument that Johnny just used towards the whole Jordan Whitehead is. I mean, Dexter Jackson had one really good game and then a pretty damn good season and had a great time with the Bucs.
I don't care. I'm locked in. I have to say Dexter Jackson. He's a friend of mine.
And he played with that torn shoulder in the
that's true. And he did win the Super Bowl MVP. And that's again, he is. I've already wrote him down here, but I just wanted it to be known that like Jordan Whitehead, if it wasn't for a couple of those key turnovers and the key hits that he did, we may never have been in this situation to begin with, too.
Right?
That's very true.
That said, now it does become as our backup.
Dirty Jack was the only biased pick I had, so
that's fair.
The rest of the way, I can rip anybody. I don't care. Come on,
Sue was my biased pick.
Yeah, I guess. So then the backup safety or free safety would be either Antoine Winfield or Jordan Whitehead. I think we can all agree that it would at that point then be Antoine Winfield.
Yeah,
and that would be that.
Oh, that was an awful hit.
So kicker punter though. Would either be Ryan Suckup or I'm trying to find where is it here. What was the kicker for the 0-2 guy here?
Martin Gramatica.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, Martin Gramatica.
That's
or Ryan Suckup.
Well, Martine's nickname was Automatica.
Yep, and
They were around the same percentage, right? Suckup was 92%. Grammatica was like 91%, right?
And you know what? You've
Maybe
convinced
even
me, Eric. You've convinced me because you know what? That's also when field goal posts were wider.
Yep.
So if you're kicking the same percentage with the narrower field goals, I'm going.
Yep.
I'll go with Suckup.
Y'all don't break Ray Kennedy's heart. Well, we did because I was already writing it down too. It does have to be Martin Grammatica. I just literally lost it for a second there. Punter.
Wait a minute. We both said Suckup, dude.
Who said Suckup?
Eric and me.
And
And Alex, you're outvoted, dude. You're outvoted.
Come on, sweep it. Sweep it, Andrew.
Whoa. No, I'll switch it. I'll switch
as
it
soon
back
as he said the same percentage with the narrower post.
I'll switch it back to Ryan Suckup, but I want it to be known that Mr. Automatic, Martin Grammatica.
Yeah, but that was with the wider goal posts, same percentage as Suckup. So you got to go with the guy who's more accurate. I mean, he's put it right down the middle of the narrower spot, dude.
You know what? Ryan Suckup at the beginning of the season wasn't even considered to have the lead role. Martin Grammatica had the lead role all the way.
We're not talking about
wait. And I will debate that. Martin Grammatica had a twin, and they used to trade teams to go kick for each other's teams.
I don't care. Also, he is. I think he's a friend of the show, but he does a show with one of the Buck Report fans and stuff like that. So I wanted to show him some love too, and I hope they clip this and show that I actually supported him.
We're not
saying he's bad because we didn't pick him.
But say your excuses now before I clip this.
I'm going to let him know right now that it's Eric Moreno's fault because he's the one that reminded me of the same percentage.
Come on, Johnny.
Johnny.
That's Eric Moreno.
Johnny, come on, Johnny. Come on, Johnny.
So then when we go to the last position, it'd be punter. Would be oh my god. Can you just load here?
Who was our punter in 02?
So our punter this year was Bradley Pinion.
He's been solid the whole time he's been here.
And then, a second here.
Michael Cannon was good, but he wasn't with us in 02.
Who was the punter?
No, he was later than that.
I gotta look this up. Give me 1 second here. It's not showing up.
When was Pat Anger playing? No, he wasn't here in 02.
Who?
Anger.
Oh, he went to the Jags, right?
Yeah.
Johnny.
Yeah. I liked him as a punter. I just liked his name, I think it was. I think I just fell in love with the guy's name because he's always angry.
There's a guard. Oh my goodness gracious. Where is it here?
You having fun over there, Andrew?
I can't find it for some reason. This is really starting to tick me off. Because it was supposed to be on.
So for Ray Kennedy, I want to let you know. I know you're going to watch the show eventually. We did not intentionally mean to break your heart, but you're a suck-up fan, so you should be happy.
Yeah, and Pinion's getting the punter position as of right now until I can figure out who the heck was the punter for the 2002 squad.
Where's
anybody
Matt?
in the?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I know he's at a birthday party. Anybody in the comment section? If you
Tom Tupa.
Is it Tupa?
I just looked it up on a website. I don't know if it's true or not, but
doesn't he play for Miami? No, I'm joking. It was probably Tupa. I remember him.
Okay, let me see.
Double.
Oh, Alex does this thing where he freezes sometimes. He'll come back. Don't worry. It happens. It happens.
I'm trying to find it too.
I know, right? Like how quarterbacks, running backs, tight ends, special teams. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Here we go. It is Tom Tupa. So Tom Tupa or Bradley Pinion. And
yeah, you can come back, Alex.
He'll come back. Don't worry. So
Alex?
Now the question is it going to be Tupa or Pinion? He'll come back. Don't worry.
Pin.
Perfect. So we're going to put a pin in that. Finally.
Hello.
There he is.
This is what I get for trying to help.
No worries, buddy. All right, so Bradley Pinion has been named it. So we do have our starting, say, defensive side. For everybody who's watching at home, you can check on my screen in there. We got Sue, Warren Sapp, Vita Vea, Simeon Rice with JPP as our backup. Devin White, Levante David, and Derek Brooks. Talk about destruction.
Yeah.
Our backup there is going to be Shaq. Cornerback 1 is Rondé Barber. Carlton Davis gets number 2. Jamel Dean, number 3. Brian Kelly gets that backup spot. John Lynch gets the starting position for the starting safety, and the free safety goes to Dexter Jackson with Anton Winfield being the backup, and Ryan Suckup instead of Grammatica for some reason. It's going to be our kicker.
It's all about the numbers.
Yeah. And Pinion is going to be our punter. And then just in case people are just tuning in right now, our offense is obviously Brady. Backup is Brad Johnson. Michael Pittman's going to be our number 1 running back, but it's 1A, with playoff Lenny being 1B. Rojo is our 3rd, and Allstat's going to be our fullback. Mike Evans is our number 1. Chris Godwin, number 2. Brown, number 3. Keyshawn Johnson being number 4. Gronk and Brait. And Claire got a couple of votes in there, so he stays. Our offensive line looks really good here, guys. Yeah. Roman Obin is our starting left tackle. Ali Marpet, Jeff Christie, and Ryan Jensen tied. So They both stay. Same with the Corey Coleman and the Kappa debate. And Tristan Wirfs is our starting right tackle. If you ask me, that is one hell of a GOAT team. So thank you all to the fans. I'm actually going to put this up on Twitter probably tonight before I go to bed and have everybody debate on it and I'll be the most hated person by tomorrow morning, of course.
It wouldn't matter who you put up. You would still end up that way.
Yeah, exactly.
When it comes to something like this, not everybody is going to agree. There's no way.
Yeah. So now with that being said, about at the hour mark.
So you should have went ahead and put Winfield over Lynch.
No.
Just saying, man. Just saying.
Johnny's going to make like a dozen accounts and just put that in the comments.
So to anybody out there who is watching, if you have any, debate on who should be added into our starting rotation or, who should be a starter instead of a backup or anything like that, drop it down in the in the comment section and let us know on Twitter, because I'm pretty sure Bucs Report will throw this up. I'll throw this up here probably tonight, and we'll call it the GOAT Bucs Squad of 2002 and 2020. We'll get to some of the comments here. We had a bunch of people who were going and joining us here. James Wilder. Oh, I'm a little bit far back. Blind a record of being the oldest player in the NFL history. My wife is friends with the lady who just inherited her stock of Green Bay, I guess a few years ago. All they do is send her like corporate letters in a way. She says she has no say. So because she still is pissed off, they got rid of Brett Favre, but she does have a nice, beautiful big plaque thing on the wall with her certificate in it. Okay. So there is that. Brady was a yes. Oh, sorry. We were going down here there. We were way down here. There we go. If you're going by they played in the Super Bowl year, I would have to say Wirfs over Walker. There's another comment. I wouldn't want to make the call is the other big one we were talking about. JPP has only been to 2 Super Bowls, somebody said.
He wasn't on that 07 one then?
Maybe not. Derek Brooks, because remember he shut down Michael Vick. Some Brooks. Teresa put Barbara Davis Dean. Kelly is the backup. Looks like we lost Eric there for a few. That's all right. You are watching live from the cheap seats. Stay tuned for the debut of Out of Bounds with Johnny Bell, live at 10:30 Eastern tonight. Yes, it was a new show with the comedian. That'll be on in about an hour. I believe that is. Less than that. Dexter Jackson should not be on this list. Ooh, interesting.
Wow.
Y'all going to break his heart. Yep. And then Tom Tupa were the other ones.
Okay, so he was the punter. Okay.
Yeah.
And the dude is right. He was in 1 Super Bowl. He won 1 Super Bowl and was Pro Bowl that year too.
Oh, okay. So now.
Oh, yeah, because the other pass rusher, if you're talking the Giants one, it was Ozzie Umenyiora.
Yes, that's right. I keep forgetting about him.
Yeah.
I don't know how I could forget about him. He was a beast too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I got a few little, memes for tonight. So we'll go into, it's not called stupid shit, Bucs fans say, but it's pretty close.
Stupid Bucs fans say.
Damn cat.
The damn cat. So first of all, let's throw in a hockey one here. Man, those Penguins must be missing Marc-Andre Fleury, aren't they?
Man, and I wish Vegas bets they put him in. It's 4-0 Colorado right now.
Oh no,
Nice.
is it?
With 8 minutes left in the second.
Oh
Nice.
no.
It's just
4-0
a-
Colorado, and it's 8 minutes left in the second. My fiance is giving me.
It's a beatdown.
Oh, it's
not,
a beatdown, they say. Oh, she knows. Oh, is Fleury pulled yet? Oh dear.
They played Leonard to start.
Oh dear. The Vikings hate the Packers so much they refuse to win a Super Bowl.
Apparently, so do we.
Did you just diss Flurry, dude?
Who, me?
Yeah, you, man.
I only diss it because my fiance is like 3 feet away from me, and she
That's right.
absolutely
You know
loves
the Penguins
Fleury.
gave up the wrong guy.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
they did.
yeah.
They
Oh, yeah.
gave up the
Listen,
wrong guy.
I
They
went
kept
to high
Murray
school.
and got rid of Flurry. For real?
I went
Come
to
on,
high
dude.
school with Murray, and I was like, listen, this kid will be good. I promise you. Still one of the top tweets of all time. When a woman says 5 minutes, think
So
like
true.
5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and both teams have all of their timeouts.
And you're playing CFL rules where it stops every play after
Oh,
3
God, no.
minutes.
This one, we're going to have to take a picture with a birthday present you don't like.
I'm still so mad he's there.
I'm going to save that one for last, but I think EA is hiding the cover of Madden 22 because it's supposed to have Aaron Rodgers, and they have no clue what to do.
I actually thought about that. That might be the case.
I still think we're right on the Derrick Henry one, though, dude.
It might be Brady. I heard it might be Brady.
No.
So me
I
and
don't
Alex,
think so.
me and Alex have we'll call it our sources and stuff like that, which is just an Instagram that a few other people go to that has been right a few times. They say Derrick Henry. So right now
That's
it could
what
be
I heard
Derrick
too.
Henry, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. Could be any of those guys.
I think it's either Henry or Rogers. It's got to be one of those two.
Rare picture of Portland Trailblazers stars Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum at the AAU tournament, or as AAU teammates. Sorry. And if anybody doesn't know what show that is, that's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. No, that would be Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Come on. This is how long Adam Vinatieri was in the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Was that like what was that?
What is that noise in the background?
Eric, what are you doing now?
Yeah, Eric, what do you got going on in the background, buddy?
There you go.
Yeah, you got to tell people to be quiet in the background, Eric, when you're on live. You know this. So much wasted talent, more losing than you could ever imagine. A plethora of number 1 draft picks, not a single Super Bowl win. I present to you the Bermuda Triangle of the NFL.
I almost shared this the other day. I saw it. I think it was Thursday.
I'm so happy you're on, so I can post this in there. Tim Tebow been lifting more than just Bibles, y'all. Look at that.
He's one of those ones you definitely got to wait till the pads come on and see him block somebody.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything on Tebow till I see him block somebody. He can catch all the balls he wants against air, but he's got to be able to block somebody to play tight end.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp, do you want to stay in Atlanta? Julio Jones,
Oh,
nah, I'm out of there, man. Falcon fans, I don't want him here anymore, man. Couple of quick little hockey ones here. Hey, Mr. Sullivan, I don't feel so good. Please don't send me. Please don't send me to the Sabres. I want to finish my career at Penguin. Don't send me to the Ducks. I don't want to. Oiler fans on Tuesday. Just depressing.
Yeah.
So much talent. And
there's not so much talent. There's so much top talent and nothing underneath.
There's 2. And then to end it off.
5-0.
Oh
5-0.
no! Oh no! 5-0.
Why is Leonard still in the game?
Why are they still keeping the goalie in the game?
I guess because it's probably a lost cause for this game.
What do you think, guys?
What's that?
What's that?
Lightning Avalanche in the finals.
I still got Golden Knights. I'm not done on them yet.
I had Avalanche and Carolina.
Yeah.
I give Carolina the advantage just because of home ice in Game 7.
What about you, Johnny?
To me that way.
I give the fish and the ice a break until summer.
Okay, and the last of the goulash here, LeBron, if a fan threw popcorn at him,
Yeah.
that would basically happen.
Oh, is this going to start that debate again?
I saw that on Facebook the other day. Oh my God.
It's not even a debate anymore, guys. I've defended him for so long. LeBron James is taking way too many flops. This has been another edition of not stupid things that Bucs say, but this is called the goulash. And until I get something, you guys get this.
Stupid Bucs fans say.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the
Why was
goulash.
the meme grinder, dude. What happened to?
The meme grinder. The meme grinder one isn't on here.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you completely messed with people's minds to put that one up instead.
Well, no, I'll make videos. I'll make videos and all that kind of stuff. I've just obviously been lazy and not good at my job, Johnny. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for having me admit that live on camera.
I just want to point that out. All right.
That's cool. That's cool. Great show, guys. All right, Johnny, why don't you go and tell everybody where we can find you? Oh, wait, he's gone. No, I'm just kidding. But no, we are going to get out of here, actually. So we give our new friend some time tonight to get on. And plus, I do want to possibly hop on with him in a bit if I do have time, if he is taking any friends. So Alex will actually we'll go to Eric first. Eric, promote yourself. Tell us where we can find you. And thank you for tuning in to the Bucs GOAT team.
You can follow me at Eric Moreno 45 on Twitter. That's the way.
That's it. All right. There you go. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. We'll get you out of here, and we'll hope to see you next Sunday, bud. All right. Johnny Dean, go and promote yourself and tell us where we can find you.
You can find me at the nearest local hospital most days.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. It's right there.
What's happened in sports? Buck
This
Report,
is
late night.
This is kind of confusing, isn't it?
Yeah, what's happening in sports? Buck BR late night.
That's it.
Nah. People know where to find you, I think, by now. Thanks for coming in there, Johnny. I will talk to you soon.
See ya.
Alex, I kept you last because Canadians rule. Tell everybody where they can find you, and thank you for coming on there, co-host.
Yeah, no problem. So on Facebook, it's name in the bottom left corner, Alex Loosemore, also North Sports Dynasty. Twitter is at Loosemore65, and also the North Sports Dynasty Twitter at N Sports Dynasty. And we're also on YouTube. And yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I believe that's it. Again, thank you for tuning in. And this race, I don't know if you're watching this race right now.
Not at the moment, no.
No?
I'm still on this massacre of a hockey game.
Oh yeah, you got the game on. I've had this race on only because Chase and Kyle have literally not left each other's side for 1 and 2 this whole race, and I have money on both of them. So
there you go. How much is left?
I think there's like 71 laps left, so you got time. But I'm just hoping they don't wreck each other.
6-0.
6-0.
Oh, 6-1. Sorry,
no.
We missed a Vegas.
6-1. 6-1. Okay, it's 6-1.
They
Anyways,
decided to show up.
She's mad at me now. She's just like, don't stop fucking flipping talking. All right, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. We'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
No worries. And to all the rest of you who have tuned in, thank you so much. This has been another edition of the Cheap Seats live here from the Cheap Seats. I am your new host, Andrew Faubert, trying to bring you some new and weird content like we did today. The Bucs GOAT team, all-time team. I'm going to put this up on Twitter. Probably be on there tonight. Give me a little bit. We'll get that up there. We'll have a lot of people vote. Let us know what you think, of course. And I just want to thank all the fans here for tuning in and helping out. It's been really amazing. Carl Hardy, good show, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you, as always. You know what keeps this show alive is all the viewers, all the tuning ins, all the people who comment and help make this. This is awesome. This is all just fun. We all debate it. You can hate it if you want, but we the fans made it. So let us know. It'll be on Twitter later on. And you can find me on Twitter at Andrew_Faubert. It's basically this right here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just with an underscore. And then you can also follow North Sports Dynasty, like Alex was saying, on all social media platforms. Follow him too. He's my co-host. We do a lot of crazy stuff on Saturday mornings. So if you're just out at around lunchtime, you got nothing else to do, pop us on. If you're looking for fantasy football help, pop us on. We're always willing to help you guys. Always willing to help you guys. And the best thing is we've already had a few people reach out to us and say they need help, and we're going to help them win their respective championships. And if you want to win yours, if you've always been sitting at the bottom, just tune in to us, message us, and we'll help you. We'll give you all the pointers that you guys need. But here at the Cheap Seats, what we do is we just talk. We talk Buccaneers. We talk all the news around the league. And we get crazy with the Miscreants. And we always have Miscreants on here. Shout out to Johnny today. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Alex. To everybody in the comment sections. You guys are amazing. Christopher Cole, hey guys, I didn't make it in time. That's okay, Christopher. We always appreciate you on the other shows, and we know that you always tune into the other shows anyway. You miss one or two, that's totally okay. You can miss the Canadian. It's all right. Don't worry about it. But thank you all for tuning in. I will be here next Sunday, as always, 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. That's my time. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's your time. That's when I'm here. Thank you all again. Ciao, ciao for now.
T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,